Someone in your business sends mail and receives return to sender lists of rejected mail. Please share this video with them. Hello, I'm David Manley, founder of KHM LLC. This presentation will explore our innovation of providing a deceased detection utility to pass your spreadsheets through. Before we share with you how to do that, we ask for your cooperation in focusing on the ethical, legal, and privacy considerations surrounding these technologies. As societies advance, the capability to accurately identify and manage deceased individuals becomes increasingly important. We can expose areas previously unexplored because of the extraordinary research efforts that were required to obtain the answers. Today, it starts with the submission of a spreadsheet. One of the primary concerns with deceased detection systems is the privacy of personal information. It is vital to ensure that the sensitive data is handled appropriately with strong protections in place to prevent misuse or unauthorized access. Legal frameworks govern the use of deceased detection systems, including laws related to data protection and the handling of personal information. Understanding these regulations helps ensure compliance and protects individuals' rights. Let me share this with you. Make me a deceased detection system. Build me a system that has an answer to my question before I ask it. My question will always be, is this person deceased? The system will answer the question as soon as it's asked because it's been preparing to answer that question for months. Tomorrow, that system will prepare to answer the question with new data just received. It's continuous preparation for tomorrow's question so that the answer can be immediately given. The system will have answers prepared for many questions that will never be asked, and we will consider this to be the expected cost of being overly prepared. At this time, we are only expecting inquiries based on the presence in an RTS list. We will talk to the system through emailed spreadsheets. That is the Enhanced Due Diligence Deceased Detection System. It is prepared to provide identification of deceased status, and this identification is performed at a T- time frame and allows asset management additional time to investigate and plan before T+0 arrives, when the probative process begins. Submitting the RTS list to KHM Deceased Detection email will provide a quick response in a spreadsheet. What do you expect will be returned? Will the response be an empty spreadsheet or one with several hundred rows? What is the expectation? We're sharing the system with you. Your participation allows us to identify defects in the RTS status code for deceased individuals. Now you can quickly identify the deceased RTS mail recipients and start a new work stream to manage it. Sigma level 1 expects it to be false half the time. We're starting here with that estimate, and we will be reporting the Sigma level measured as more inquiries are performed. This is a sample report that we will be producing as we track defects each week. In this example, we're averaging 5,000 defects per million sampled. That would place the Sigma level between 4 and 5. Internal teams should already have a responsibility to review the RTS list and update the customer records, flagging the account as it is the responsibility of the asset manager to provide the required information for taxes by deadlines, and the RTS list is evidenced as annual compliance, identifying the attempt at notification, which is required. Beyond this, enhanced due diligence is expected to have safeguards to identify new access attempts for these accounts until the address discrepancy is resolved. Flagging an account is expected to trigger these additional monitoring safeguards. Without notification, the USPS will not modify the status to deceased. When someone receives the RTS list for their customers, what is their confidence in the status? Does it increase their risk? Probably not. Because of the safeguards built into their systems, asset management may accept an inaccurate status. They plan to take required steps when they receive notification of a deceased client. Consider this T+0 for the probate actions to begin. If enhanced due diligence also includes investigations of the RTS list members, it may be necessary to have this information sent to a team with access to credit and payment networks to track RTS list members through their online activity. This increases their opportunity to reestablish contact. Chasing new transaction meets these enhanced due diligence responsibilities, but does not help determine deceased status. We may expect that the online search for deceased individuals that match our customers found in the RTS list should be performed or is being performed. It's an onerous task, so we're going to address it in stages so that we can manage it and possibly take advantage of T- time advantage that is now offered, because we are discovering something that was previously hidden unless extraordinary actions were taken. Can your business take advantage of T- knowledge of deceased account holders of assets? If you think of what actions your business could take if it made its own determination of deceased status, is it valuable? What could they do to take advantage of this knowledge? Next step. The first step is to submit your RTS list to info@khm-llc.com with the subject confidential. You'll receive a spreadsheet in return. Will it be empty? No discrepancies were found. Will there be some rows? Will you be investigating this further? Thank you for your participation. I'm David Manley, founder of KHM LLC.